Sarah, KNEW, you're on the Savage Nation.
About the birth control for the middle schoolers, I believe that your view is wrong. I believe that it should be allowed. They should have the option to choose this preventative measure for themselves.
Well, it's interesting you should say my view is wrong because I've not discussed it. I guess you're confusing me with someone else.
Well, I'm just saying that these girls should be allowed the option.
Well, but the reason you call this show is you think that I'm a right-winger and you can provoke me into something. But actually, what's the topic? What, they're giving out pills to the 11-year-olds? What, so would you have liked that when you were a kid because you were a slut? Is that what you're saying, Sarah?
Exactly what I'm saying. No.
All right, so you were a slut who needed birth control pills.
Excuse me?
I said you were a slut who needed birth control pills at 11. That doesn't mean everyone else is a slut.
Well, if you're going to take that stance, I believe that this should be allowed as a preventative measure because there are many issues facing these girls today that you have.
Why not just have them bred? Why not take them out since they're going to have sex? Why not go the next step and bring in studs to mate with them in a nurse's office? To make sure that they're mating properly. You've got to teach them proper techniques, Sarah. In addition to giving them birth control pills and condoms, you may as well bring in an expert. Bring in like a pimp from Ellis Street into the school, and he can show them how to do it the proper way. Wouldn't that go along with your thinking?
You'd probably like that. No.
Well, no, you're the one who's suggesting that you would like it. I said you are one of, 4 out of 1,000 sluts who wanted birth control pills in the 7th grade? But why wouldn't you have wanted a pimp from Ellis Street to come in and teach you the proper way to have sex? That's something the state ought to involve itself in, or run pornography. Why not run pornography in the 7th grade? That way the children can get the proper techniques down instead of messing around with mistakes and groping.
I think we need to protect them against the perverts. What if these girls get raped? What option do they have?
Duh. What is that? What does rape have to do with teaching 11-year-olds to have sex in order to justify the further meltdown of America's morality? What are you talking about?
Of allowing these.
You see, your warped thinking is the same warped thinking that says since the junkie is using junk, give him a shooting gallery to shoot in. I'm sure you agree with that, right? Give them a nice, safe place to shoot drugs?
The children?
Would you rather that the junkie shoot drugs or not shoot drugs?
I'd rather that the junkie stay away from my daughter. And if he's going to rape my daughter, I want her to be on birth control.
No, but why? You probably think that it's a good idea to create shooting galleries for junkies, right? Because you're progressive.
Shooting galleries? Haven't heard that one.
Well, what do you mean? You don't read the local paper? That's all they're excited about. Is that the city's about to give shooting galleries for heroin addicts to get them off the street. So why not just give them the heroin and the needle as well? They give them the needles already, so the next thing is to give them the heroin.